Just when they thought it was safe to open the hatch again, rushed through, slammed the vault shut, and trapped them in. A bomb shelter can't protect you from attacks within. Plus I sealed the vault to the thing it latches in. The very walls that protected you from their attacks ironically trapped you with me. Now here's the facts. You cowards hunkered in this bunker your whole lives. Whenever they said things about the race you don't like, convinced yourself that their criticism is racist. It can't possibly be the ways you behave in. Now let's see. There's rooms I came here to cave in. I used to come here, so I know how to navigate it. This corridor here, if I'm not mistaken, I believe leads to a room where you easily get excommunicated just for speaking the truth. I'ma expose it. Y'all don't want me in this room. Better secure this door before it's broken. My words are weapons, breach with C4 explosives. The excuses you have in store is so thin. I know your arguments way before it's spoken. You'll try to find ways to say that it's racist. I heard someone tried to claim that it's self-hatred. That's the only argument they can make sense. They don't have any points with substance, they're weightless. To claim self-hatred is like saying anyone who blows the whistle on an organization must hate themselves. What? Wow, you're dumb. The dude that said that, shut your mouth, you cunt. I have a war to fight, but if I get more defiant and make things personal, it'll be mortifying. This shelter betrays you, no longer fortified. It's not your ally, cause I was also molded by it. Stop ignoring and hiding, just accept the truth. Ghetto culture is ignorant, everyone knows except for you. It's not so much you don't know, you just allow it. No one in this room has the guts to disavow it. Improve low test scores? Can't talk about it. Just keep blaming classrooms being overcrowded. Look at the obvious, though it hurts to do that. Kids are produced in mass by dudes in do-rags. If those facts offend you, that's just too bad. I'm not letting these douchebags define us. Screw that. That means rappers, hood rats, young hooligans. It's not color. People don't like unruliness. Stereotype is self-inflicted. You're ashamed of it. Too afraid to admit the truth. Y'all enabled this. Nobody is awake. Everyone is missing it. If this isn't what you call a plague, what is it then? Y'all can't reconcile this psychologically. Just sweep it under the rug. And what bothers me is those who mention the rug, let alone what's under it, they get dragged through the mud. Backlash is thunderous. I'm sick of it. It's a perfect system, isn't it? This is how y'all cope with the cognitive dissonance. Then y'all got the nerve to protest what matters? Shut up. What about all the gallons of blood splattered in Gary, Indiana, and northern St. Louis? Point at the mess you made and hold your face to it. Oh yeah, sure, those lives must have really mattered. Look up the murder rate, you'll be left feeling shattered. It's like y'all just accept it. That's how ghettos are. I refuse to believe that. I want to set a bar much higher than what any of you cowards are willing to set. You're willing to accept violence and mediocrity and have the hypocrisy to move to the suburbs to hide, but get offended when urban culture's criticized. That is absurd defined. You move for a reason. Can't discuss it though, cause otherwise it's treason. Not just larger homes or your kid's education. You won't admit it, but here's why else you're escaping. Say you and your spouse are shopping for a new house, plus you have a kid on the way, so you want to move now. So you drive around, scout the square areas, and find a suburban place where there's rarely a problem or any issues. But here's the barrier. You see dudes strutting, exposing their derrieres. Their jeans are sagging so low it's scrunched in behind the tongues of their Timberland boots bunched in. But the yard's huge. Don't you want your family here? Why'd you get back in the car and slam it in gear? Anyone can tell who's potentially hostile. Evolutionary skill. Look at the costume. Don't act like you can't use eyes to identify someone's character. Not fully, but you get a vibe. It's fine, as long as you have an open mind. Recognize every culture has traits that are more emphasized in them than others. We don't evolve exactly the same. Plants in the sun grow different than plants in the shade. I'm the light. Even as dark as I can get, I'll open your eyes, even if it means blinding it. Okay, I'm done with this room. Now here's the fun part. One of y'all point me to the room where the thugs are. Actually, I'll follow the loud thumping sounds. That'll lead me straight to these foul clowns. Here they are, the group we're not allowed to hate. They have lousy traits, but they'll make it about the race. Don't expect mercy, you'll get none of it from me. Let me close this door, this is gonna get ugly. You lowlifes are the reason people cross the burbs. Know what I'm saying? You ask cause you're at a loss for words. I'ma torture these lame, stuttering cavemen. Nothing can save them, can barely utter a statement without having to stop and ask every few words to ask you and verify whether you heard and understood whatever incoherent crap they said. They don't know how to take their thoughts and translate it. The nuance is lost, only so much you can say, using just a fraction of the language to convey. Could you summarize a movie in about 10 words? How would that sound? Switching nouns, tense verbs. You're not expressing yourself in ways you could do. That's why you keep asking if we understood you. And there's good people out of habit, also doing it. No offense to them, just this room with goons in it. Rap Heisenberg, say my name, whose room is it? You're darn right, let me show you what ruthless is. Why you squint your eyes and tilt your heads backwards and cock to the side? You look like a dog, you bastard. You talk retarded and your behavior's rude. Still think it's color that people see you with a heinous view? The hard-working Africans are ashamed of you. They're better than me, I can't contain my disdain of you. The way that you glorify thug life and violence. Urban culture is infected with a kind of virus. It's robbing innocent kids of their brightness, kindness. By their teens, their smile is gone, they're mindless. Eyes with nothing behind it, zombies brain dead. I'm going off and punishing everyone like Shane did.